Yeah, we're back live. I just got the go-ahead from our mic expert, Jackson. Jackson is the one that's controlling the sound and making sure that we're on board for tonight. So if you can't hear me or Coach Jake, just let us know via the live stream. But here we go, kicking off the duel just with a firecracker of a match. Starting at the 157 weight. Abiel Hurtado, her first senior up as well. Interesting fact about Abiel here, just a second-year wrestler, but came out as a natural and has just exploded onto the scene here at Lebanon. And I think Coach Jake can agree.
Here we go.
And Abiel's opponent here from Watertown at the 157 weight class, we have Colt McConnell, and a quick takedown for Hurtado. And right back in on the leg.
Right to his back. He's got to settle in, hold him here.
And Hurtado right to work. Just going right after these leg attacks, heavy on the head.
Oh, right to his back.
Look
at it start off with a pin.
What a way to start off the duel right there. We got a pin for Abiel Hurtado. What a way to end senior night here.
First senior night wrestler, man.
Yeah,
kicking it off.
First senior night and just kicking it off with a star.
So with the pin, it's going to bring it to 6-0 Lebanon.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, if you never watched the sport of wrestling or, maybe not followed the rules exactly how they read, me and Coach Jake here are going to be able to help you kind of understand what's going on in the matches as best as we can. With that pin, every pin that you see here earns these teams 6 points onto their team score. And up at this 165 bout, we have Daron Mays, just a second-year wrestler here out of Lebanon. And for Watertown, we have Mr. Zach Plotz coming out with a quick attack here onto the legs.
Here we go. Daron's got to break the hands here. Get his hips back. Plot's being tough on top, though.
Plot's being real tight with that tight waist as well, making it really hard for Daron to get up. A lot of people don't realize just how hard it is in these positions.
Trying to stay in bounds,
try and get away. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a little confused, you thought he stood up, there is this thing, what we call control in wrestling, and, those individuals on bottom that are trying to get away, they do have to break the control of the top wrestler. So even once they get to their feet, they have to break their hands and turn to break that control to earn their escape point, just like Daron did right there.
Yeah. Have to break contact, break contact with the other wrestler, create space that allows for that 1-point escape.
Show that, that top wrestler doesn't have that control anymore.
Daron's got to get his hips down here. He's got to get his hips down and away. Keep pressure on him.
What an incredible athletic move here by Daron. You can see just how long he had to stay up on that leg and just the type of athlete that he is.
Plot's being heavy again, working that tight waist.
30 seconds left in this first period. Lots of action in these past 2 matches. And I think that's going to be a really common theme here between these 2 teams.
Another escape there. Daron's got to work and get a takedown of his own here. Oh, in on a leg. Circle behind.
Leg attack.
Ooh.
And right there at the edge of the mat, called out of bounds before control was had. Right, before control was had. 8 seconds left in this first period here.
Short time on the clock.
And if you're watching at home and you're a little confused by these points here, and you're like, man, this seems like a breakaway match, you got to remember that takedowns are 3 points. So right there, Duran almost made it 5-6, and this could have been a 1-point match here. So
Yeah.
Incredibly close match still right now.
Big difference from last year. Point change happened this year. Last year, takedown was only 2 points. So those are in effect, and then the rule change into back points, which we'll go into later when need to talk about it. But
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a huge difference maker. Just the additional point for the takedown really can make up the gap or create the gap in these matches.
Yeah, and here Plott's right back onto that leg attack in this second period and really staying tough on top. A lot of people don't realize just the work that goes into it. It doesn't look like it's a lot at first, but you break it down in the technique and these little bitty hand movements and how they even hold their bar arms and things like that make a big difference on how much harder it is to get away.
Duran's got to do the same thing, break the lock here. Oh, don't give up his back. Plott's got that wing in now.
This could be a dangerous position here. That far side wing
looking to
and
get the
bar
turn.
Is a tough position to be in.
Yeah.
But
on bottom, you just got to be real strong. It's just being tough.
That is being tough, and that just attests to Duran's strength right there on being able to fight that off.
There he is. He's got to break those hands again. Break those hands. Oh, he's trying to turn in.
Great turn in here, and
big move.
Looking at possible back points. And a big scramble here, and Plott's ends up
taking advantage of this back.
Right now, Plott's looking for the fall with a half here,
looking to tie it up
arm in the
with
back.
A fall. There it is.
And there it is.
Just like that, 6-6. Got an even score.
And this match just got a lot more interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Back-to-back pins definitely keep this match exciting, though. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think there's going to be a lot of that back and forth, matching the match before, getting the points.
Absolutely.
Trying to equal what the other opponent just did.
Yeah.
Taylor, another one of our seniors.
And kind of a common theme, ladies and gentlemen, that you'll see is a lot of these Lebanon wrestlers are first-year wrestlers.
Young team.
But they definitely don't wrestle like it, that's for sure. So it's just impressive and just a testament to how good Coach Ricky is and just the type of work ethic and standards that he holds these kids to. In just this short amount of time, they can come into these rooms and really tough it out and wrestle and learn the sport so quickly, even in their first year.
So we got two seniors here for Lebanon, Taylor Barba, and for Watertown, Caden Waller.
Yeah, and Caden's working that bar in half right there, and we're looking at possibly another fall, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Another fall here for Watertown, and they're really starting to get serious here, ladies and gentlemen. They've kind of settled in these matches. I think the nerves are away, and they're really starting to get going and wrestling for that win.
For Lebanon, we got Nick Beltran at 190 pounds and Timmy Kelly for Watertown.
And again, another first-year wrestler here for Lebanon, but look at this, quick on the attack and in on the legs. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you don't see it a lot. These first-year wrestlers being able to do these leg attacks like Lebanon High really is right now.
Yeah, and we've seen the big difference maker is a lot of these kids seen Nick during the summer. I say during the summer, before the season, we had some Sunday practices and things like that, and he was coming out to him. It just makes a big difference.
Right now, he's fighting off this, what we call a snake here, ladies and gentlemen, where he's got that chin held, and Kelly trying to get underneath that arm and really try to drive through into that half position. Great defense right there by Beltran, the junior here out of Lebanon.
Both guys coming up pretty aggressive. Looking for ties, looking for takedowns. Nicking on a leg. Trying to stay in bounds.
And ladies and gentlemen, our out of bounds isn't necessarily as easily identifiable as football possibly, right? You just got the two sidelines. Ours is a circle. And once both wrestlers fully step out, there's no more points of contact in what we call the cylinder. That's whenever both wrestlers are out of bounds. And the ref will blow the whistle and they'll bring them back to the middle there. So we like to keep a lot of the action in the middle. It keeps the referee out of it and keeps the action flowing. And a nice leg attack and an almost finish here from Beltran. But Kelly with the reversal right at the end. What a great scramble by both wrestlers here, and puts the match 4-3 Kelly over Beltran.
Yeah, Kelly just not giving up and didn't stop wrestling there.
Yeah, and that's a big reason why a lot of people will win these matches. Coach Jake is right. Just not quitting on that moment right there, and that's what'll get you a lot of these takedowns or pins. All right, now at the end of the first period, Watertown elected to win the toss and elected to defer. That position, you can choose 3 positions once we're in the second period here. You can go right back to neutral, or what we call on your feet here, which is what you see. Or you have 2 other options. You can go down onto the referee position on the bottom, or you can go top in the referee position as well. That's kind of where some of the coaching and the game planning really comes into play on these positions here in the second and third period. And a great
Takedown
drive by Beltran.
Once he got his hips engaged there and started driving, got that takedown, big.
Yeah.
Oh, escape.
And Kelly right back out. This is a fire of a match here. Just looking to maybe come out to be a barn burner here. Already 5-6 and a minute left in the second period, and it doesn't look like either one of these guys is slowing down.
Makes their drive. Got to keep driving. Got to keep driving his hips.
On the double leg here, driving his legs. Needs to kind of get
Kelly
that
being
hip
tough
up.
on top though, not giving it up, getting his hips down.
Tough wrestling here by both wrestlers. Kelly grits it out for the takedown here, making it 8-6 Kelly of Watertown over Beltran of Lebanon. And the referee here calls a technical foul on Watertown. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't pull the headgear to have any advantage. The headgear is there for protection for the ears and head, but not as an advantage point, kind of like a face mask in football. So Beltran here with a nice little addition for a point there off the technical foul.
Beltran looking to get some points last minute in this second period here. It's got to be explosive.
We got short time here with just 4 seconds left.
See if he can get one. He's going to end it for the second period there. Fun fact, Nick Beltran is the only wrestler on the team with his first name on his singlet.
I didn't even realize that. So sometimes you just want to stand out.
A little unique.
And be unique, and that's one way to do it for sure.
Oh, big lift.
Big lift here from Kelly, but a nice roll through from Beltran.
real close to, could have been potentially dangerous too on that. You know, he did set him down gentle, but that's one of those things. Careful how you land because it could end up costing you.
Absolutely. It is kind of like in football. You got to try and protect them whenever they come down. Now, you don't have to...
Oh, looking for a reverse here.
Oh,
Nick.
Beltran right back in. And a great crossface here from Beltran and a reversal. Makes this just a 2-point match here in the third period. With a minute 8 left to go, and Beltran cuts him.
Takedown to tie it.
Coach Jake is ready.
Takedown from Lebanon.
A takedown for Lebanon ties this. What an exciting match
He's in. He's in on the takedown. He's got to drive his hips through.
In on the double and looking to get his head up to score. But Kelly fighting off hard.
Oh, he's got to get on top. Got to get on top.
Wrestler scrambling so good.
He's got to keep a foot inside. Oh, Kelly being tough. Oh,
and
man.
Kelly right there at the edge of the mat finds a way to get the takedown and back points, ladies and gentlemen, and now opens this match up with 33 seconds. Beltran fought his hardest there, right there at the edge of the mat.
Man, that's just mat awareness from Kelly. Just keep knowing where his feet are, not going out of bounds.
Absolutely. That mat awareness, kind of like we talked about earlier, it's a cylinder, so even if your feet were to come off the mat there, you know, as long as they're inside that cylinder, it's good. And Beltran really trying to find some points here and stay in this match. Stalemate right there with 12 seconds left. Stalemates are called when there's not enough action and it's kind of starting to slow down, and it kind of looks like both wrestlers are stuck.
12 seconds left here.
Beltran needs to kind of lock up the big throw here.
Yep.
Needing to find some bonus points at the end. And what an exciting match, ladies and gentlemen. That was a great effort by both individuals. Beltran, just a first-year wrestler, really showing out his grit and how hard he really came to practice and really focused and wrestled here. Just came up a little short on a guy that's probably been wrestling a little bit longer.
Yeah, and that's a big thing by Kelly, getting the last-minute takedown and back points to make it a major, too.
Absolutely. I'm glad you said that, Coach. This major here makes it...
Forfeit at 2:15.
So right there, Lebanon receives the forfeit, bumps this score to 12-16. I mean, this is an incredibly tight door here, ladies and gentlemen.
Make some noise for Javon Casey!
Javon, another first-year wrestler.
Yeah, absolutely, Coach. Yeah.
Another first-year wrestler.
You know, and that's kind of the theme with this Lebanon team is they may be first-year wrestlers, but they're out here to prove themselves and show everybody what they got.
Oh!
Kaysen here scrambling great.
Both guys just being tough. Neither one wanting to give up no points here.
This is Javon Kaysen, the junior out of Lebanon, versus Wesley Hamlet, a state qualifier last year for Watertown. So just an absolute hammer for them. He's a junior this year and looking to best last year, and instead of being a state qualifier this year, be a state placer, and who knows, maybe a champ. You never know once you get to the big show what can happen.
Yeah, it's that time of year. You know, I believe it's next weekend. Start, you know, the trek to the state finals. You know,
that's right.
Start going down that road. So
yeah, it's this is the last dual meet of the year, ladies and gentlemen. But postseason wrestling is right upon us, and it's right around the corner. And a snap down to a takedown for Hamlet puts him up 3-0 in this first period. Hamlet looking for the fall for Watertown, and he's going to get it. Watertown Watertown extending their lead 12-22. And they're pinned by Hamlet in that first period in 1:30. Ladies and gentlemen, Kaysen wrestled a tough match there. Those guys that are state qualifiers are the real deal. So every time that you see one of those guys, just know that they've wrestled their hearts out. All right, now after our heavyweights here, we're on to the little guys. 106. This weight right here is where we start to see a lot of speed come through. The past couple weights has been power. This is speed, and Santiago Rodriguez, our 106 freshman out of Lebanon here, taking down Hayden Tompkins from Watertown, who placed third last year at AAU State.
Wow.
And Tompkins just... and Rodriguez really staying strong here on top and keeping that downward pressure and really applying that to Tompkins.
Looks like he's looking to go with a tilt here.
He's got both hands. That 2-on-1 bar tilt is what Rodriguez is really looking for here.
He's gonna get that head
Possibly
inside.
a roll through. If he tucks that head and elbow in and he rolls, and there it is,
There it
ladies
is.
and gentlemen.
Oh,
Looking for those back points. If you've never seen the back points or never know whenever there is or not, if you pay attention to the ref, he'll swipe his arm out. Every swipe is a second, and every swipe is also a point. If they hold him there for 3 seconds, right, or if they hold him there for 4, they're going to get that 4 points. Now, Coach Jake, remind me, whenever I'm a little bit older now and a little retired, whenever I was wrestling, it was just a 3-point back point, but now there's different back points, correct?
Yeah, so now 2 swipe, 2 points, 3 swipe, 3 points, 4 swipe, 4 points. So another one of those changes in the rules that can make a huge difference, you know. I mean, you get a takedown and roll somebody their back, that's a quick 7 points.
Yeah,
Just like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that can just explode the match. And it looks like we got blood time here for Watertown. Looks like he's pointing at his thumb here, saying that there's blood time. Looks like an injury time. Something with his thumb.
I'm not sure if he dislocated it or what's going on.
Yeah, and shout out to our athletic trainer here at Lebanon, Miss McConnell, a health teacher here who's been at the school for quite some time now, and you know, volunteering her time to be out here on these nights so we can have these moments and these duels. You know, it doesn't happen without a village, right, as they say, and athletic trainers are part of that. So we're very appreciative of Miss McConnell being out here to take care of these warriors and these wrestlers and allow them to compete at their highest level with no real worry about major injury or anything like that, and knowing that we got a medical professional here to help us out.
Absolutely. I can't think of another, you know, high school sport where the trainer gets involved so much. You know,
Yeah,
you got
absolutely.
bloody noses and bumps and bruises, and
Yeah.
you know, it's just wrestling. You get banged around, you know. So
Yeah, absolutely. Surprised there hasn't been any blood time yet, as we say it, you know. And Rodriguez here picked down in this second period. Tompkins, though, riding tough on that arm. Possibly looking for a quick tilt here. He's got legs in now. Tompkins really riding heavy. And looking for some back swipes,
Guillotine.
and there it is. And there's those back points we were talking about. And even looking for the fall now, as he's got this Turk in with plenty of time. What Tompkins needs to do is try to get his legs out and bridge
looking to
up,
bridge
just
up,
like he's doing.
looking to bridge up on top.
He needs to
He's
fight
got to get
those
that leg out.
arms back underneath him so he can get out
Rodriguez
of this
has
position.
got to get that leg out.
And he's
Fighting
wiggling
hard
his
not to
way
give
out,
up the
and
pin.
Rodriguez is fighting here. Maybe, but what a
Big bridge,
by,
big bridge.
by Rodriguez.
Trying to
the
roll on
fight.
through.
With a minute left here, this is a match. One of our first real exciting ones here.
Got to keep those hips over.
And there's the pin for Watertown. Wow, what an exciting match, ladies and gentlemen. A back and forth, just explosions on both sides. Rodriguez keeps his head up. That's a third place at state last year wrestler. That's incredible. And like we said, ladies and gentlemen, it takes a village. And here at Lebanon, the dance team is going to give us their routine as we have a quick intermission here.
Screen's not up there. It only recorded 11 minutes of it. It ain't online anymore. The screen's not up there. And I've had multiple people call and ask me about it, but it only recorded showing the first 11 minutes tonight. Nothing's showing up.
Should we still talk right now, or?
It's just delayed a minute.
So at 113 pounds from Watertown, we got Easton. And from Lebanon, Jacob Hahn. Jacob, a freshman. Easton, a junior. I think we're going to see a pretty good match here.
Yeah, and this is one of our first real featured matches here. And Jacob being just a freshman, but just a hammer and so explosive here. And what an athlete. You know, just the athletic ability to go in and really drive those legs like that.
Yeah, he's just an explosive kid, man. He comes to wrestle.
He comes to wrestle, and you know, just kind of really just a mighty mouse. He's just got so much strength and so much power, even for a little, you know, at the littler weights here at 113 pounds. Just that type of muscle mass and everything at this weight really just goes to show the intensity of his training that he has and the dedication to the weight room and to the workouts and really the intentionality of making sure he's getting the most out of it so his body can perform the best during these match days.
There's 4 back points.
And we got 4 more, and that opens the match up 11-0. Called a stoppage to let Hahn put his headgear kind of back on top of his chin. And Hahn looking to get this fall here for Lebanon.
Yeah, need to get the pin points.
Yeah, and for these team points, ladies and gentlemen, you know, they're down 16 here. He puts this pin here with 24 seconds left, and that it closes the gap by 6 points.
Needs to lift the head, get that leverage off the head, and get that back flat.
Absolutely, and it looks like he's switching right there to a reverse half here. Got 10 seconds left. Settling back.
10.
6 seconds. Home
Wow.
gets a ball. And the Blue Devils are back on the board.
Making it 18-28. Watertown. But just 2 matches could get it back in.
Absolutely. And this right here, kind of our second featured match of the night. We have Lucas McClellan, a junior, who took third at the Hall of Fame Classic down in Georgia. And I've watched this kid grow, and him and his brother are twins, and they, grew up wrestling each other and figured, why not take it to the mat and wrestle for the high school? And, this is what they've done here. And from Watertown, we have here representing at the 120 weight class is Jack Hellis. And Jack has worked that quick takedown for 3 and grinding on top.
Yeah, looking to get a wrist. Getting something to work a turn.
Yeah, and what Lucas needs to do here is really fight those hands and try to stand up just like he did.
Yep. Needs to work a takedown of his own. Both guys just real long guys.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot. These taller guys seem to either stick to volleyball or basketball. But when they come on the wrestling mat, they can be really dangerous too. That length is
Cradle
hard to
machines,
wrestle
man. Cradle machines.
And a great takedown on the edge there for Lucas, just working those underhooks and really just not giving up there on the edge, and great mat awareness. And now McClellan up 4-3 with 50 seconds left in this first period. And a half and a tight waist by McClellan, but Hellis there on the escape and an immediate return shot. But McClellan with an amazing counter there.
Looking for the cradle. Locked it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Jack is right. Those longer arms and longer legs, they're cradle machines, and it was almost like he's Nostradamus here.
3 back points.
Predicting the future. And now we're up 10-4 already here in this first period. McClellan really finding those opportunities and taking advantage of them.
That's one of those real advantages of being tall and lengthy is just, a lot easier to get a cradle in and for guys to defend it. If you're a shorter guy, you can't extend your body out and it just wrap around you, like an octopus.
It is, and it makes it really hard. And another underhook by McClellan, but a huge throw. But both wrestlers scramble out of it. And McClellan pumping the crowd up. He's feeling it on this senior night here. He may not be a senior, but he's going to wrestle like he is, that's for sure. And going for the throw.
He's got to roll through.
Hellis was ready for it, and now he's got to wrestle through. And now he needs to bridge and fight that arm out. 1:34 left in this match. And it's real close here. The ref possibly looking to call the fall. As McClellan is trying to fight off his back. He needs to get
that arm through. And he's got it through.
Fights off his back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just a gutsy match here by both wrestlers.
Hellis looking to work a half.
Heavy on the head, looking to work a power half here is Hellis. McClellan looking to fight out of it. Hellis here receiving more back points as the ref swipes. He's got a 4-point. And really heavy, and McClellan gives up the fall here at the 120-pound match. And what a match, ladies and gentlemen. It might have been just a short 2 minutes and 8 seconds, but boy, the fireworks in that match before the pin, 11-10. And that puts Watertown up 34-18. in here, a freshman, 126 pounds, Eli Rubenstein, right? Second at freshman state last year. And spent most of the season bumping to 138 as well this year. Just so impressive here and really wrestling great. Heavy on this head for this snap down and looking for a go behind to score some points. For Watertown at 126, we have Kellen Green out of Watertown. Looking to also go behind here as well. Both wrestlers still looking for that first takedown in this match. I'll tell you what, Coach, it's been nothing short of fireworks.
Oh, deep takedown, lift.
And boy, if you're not excited about wrestling, that double leg will get you there.
Oh, he's deep in. He's deep in
What
on a wrist tap.
Beautiful double leg.
He's got to wipe that back, though.
And Rubenstein heavy with this bar and half here, ladies and gentlemen. That bar and half, it's
trying to fight and stay in bounds,
it's
though.
Nothing special here. There's no magic to it, but just some grit and some strength. But boy, it might be one of the simplest pins in the book, but it sure is effective. Rubenstein looking for some back points and possibly a fall here.
He's got to hold him there, got to keep parallel.
We still have 28 seconds in this first period, and Rubenstein really putting it on him here.
Keeping those feet in bounds. And even though they're out of bounds, by keeping those feet in, keeps them considered in bounds.
Absolutely, just like Coach Jake said, it's a cylinder, ladies and gentlemen. So as long as their legs are still in, they're still on the mat.
Trying to keep a toe in.
Here really looking. That's going to be the end of the first period, though, with a 4-point near fall for Rubenstein. And he's fired up, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, back to the circle, just ready to go.
And that's what we want to see, you know. These kids really wanting to scrap and get after it and just wrestle tough.
Lebanon really needing a pin, though, to get back in this.
Absolutely. It's 34-18, the team score, ladies and gentlemen. Watertown leads here at senior night at Lebanon High School. Referee calls stoppage. That way we can fix this headgear. We want to make sure that the safety of these wrestlers is taken care of, and that headgear is part of it.
Off the whistle, looking for a shot.
Right off the whistle. And Green may be down in points, but really fighting this match here and really staying in it and wrestling. Still wrestling tough and really trying to keep aggressive here. And Rubenstein looking for the lateral drop, but may have had his hips a little too far away there. Now Green with the takedown. And we're out of bounds, ladies and gentlemen. There is a stoppage if one of the wrestlers touches the hardwood as well. Right, so even if they're still in bounds and their hand touches or any part of their body touches that hardwood, we want to make sure that they stay safe. We're going to call that out of bounds, just like the referee did there. And a good display of grit here, ladies and gentlemen, from Rubenstein and Green. Both wrestlers just wrestling as hard as they can, really trying to get those points for their team. Really seal the deal here on this duel.
Rubenstein looking to get an escape, trying to break those hands, keep his hips down.
And a return from Green, and only 20 seconds left in this period.
There it is.
And Rubenstein with the escape here, and now with the headlock, and a tight headlock.
He's got to hip it over.
Through, he keeps running and gets his head up here.
And there it is. Took it back the other way.
There's the
got to settle his hips.
2-1, and there's time.
Wow.
Wow, and you know, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have a bell in wrestling, but we do have a referee's whistle. I would say that Green might have got saved by the bell there, right there when Rubenstein had that locked up. looking into what we call bonus points for the team matches here. A win gets you 3, but anything above that will get you bonus points for your team. And there's another takedown from Rubenstein with
Look
a
for a
cradle
cradle.
locked up. It looks like Green has Rubenstein's bottom leg here, making it a little tough to turn. Green has to get that bottom leg out so he can get out to the side here and really allow Green's back to be exposed.
No back points there.
No back points at all. And now Green looking for the escape. Rubenstein with a great return double leg into
Trying
a
to put him to his
half
back.
here.
This is huge. He's got to drive
And
that
a
across.
minute left in this third period. We're looking for bonus points from Rubenstein to really put this away. And the referee calls a stoppage. I told you guys about that half Nelson. You can't do a full Nelson though. Full Nelson is illegal. That full Nelson is whenever you go underneath both arms and both hands touch the back of that wrestler's head. That's where we get kind of dangerous, and want to make sure that these individuals don't hurt themselves out there while they're still wrestling.
Looking for a butcher.
30 seconds
There's a
here
cradle.
left in this match, and Rubenstein's trying everything
Got
he
that
can.
leg again. Green on that leg. He's got to circle his body around.
And Green looking to pop his head out here and even get a reversal of his own, and now he's got his own cradle. And now with 14 seconds left, possibly looking for his own fall here. And boy, this match has been broken open. We have 3, 2, 1, time, no fall. But that does eliminate the bonus points. Rubenstein gets the win, 14-10. But on the team score, only 3 points to Lebanon High here. But
Yeah,
what a great match.
I mean, that turn right there was the difference between 3 and 4 points, team points there.
In the 132-pound division, give it up for Kevin Watertown.
Kevin, another senior for Lebanon.
Absolutely, we have Kevin, Carson, and Kenny and Jason. Just 4 matches here left, and this is a tight duel. Only 13 points changes this duel here.
Kevin really loves to throw. Yep.
Oh, and there it is, right there. What a tight headlock already for Hurtado. The senior out of Lebanon here wrestling Connor Zorn. Represent
Looking to get those
Watertown at
bonus points. He's
132
got to lift
pounds.
that head and get his hips down and out.
4 back points for Hurtado. And looking for the fall with 1:30 left to go. Really lifting that head, trying to stop him. And
There
there's
it
the
is.
fall, ladies and gentlemen. And boy, what a way to end senior night.
Just like that, 27-34. Lebanon's back in it with 2 matches right there. 2 wins and
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. 2 matches, and we're right back in this duel. And
should be a tough match here.
yeah, absolutely. These 2 guys, this is one of those other featured matches that we kind of talked about. We have Carson Canyon, the junior, a second-year wrestler, but a transfer from Wilson Central, which is a known prolific wrestling community and school here in Wilson County and across the state. So you know he knows how to wrestle. And then we have Gunnar Tompkins, the state medalist and currently ranked 3rd for Watertown at 138 pounds. And that's ranked 3rd in the state, ladies and gentlemen. So a good, tough match here. I don't really anticipate any bonus points happening. What about you, Coach?
I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a close match. Not really sure who I can go for. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah, both
both
these
guys just
tough.
Both guys are skilled too, skilled wrestlers. Tompkins looking for the takedown. Got to get his body across.
Really good scramble here, and Cannon just not giving up and on the roll for him, looking to score himself, but nothing yet. No points. Got to cover the hips.
There it is.
And there it is for 3 for Watertown. Tompkins gets the takedown, and what a gritty takedown it was.
Cannon not giving it up easy.
No, not at all.
Making him work for it.
And that's what we like to see in these matches, that grit and that determination to try and do everything you can to win every single position. That's what makes
Tompkins
wrestling
got an armbar.
Working a wing and half here, Tompkins, and this is a really, really tough position here. Cannon has got to get really both these arms out in order to get out of here. It's just a really hard position for the bottom man whenever they're locked up like this. And 3 back points for Tompkins makes the match 6-0 after this first period. I'm not sure. It looks like an injury time, blood time for Red.
I believe a bloody nose from Watertown.
And again, here it is, Miss McConnell, the athletic trainer, getting that action. Like Coach Jake said earlier, you know, one of the sports where they're constantly busy.
Most common injury in wrestling, bloody nose.
Absolutely, and you know, it's tough too. It's been cold. I'm sure some of you guys know, and if you don't think it's been cold, man, you must be from the north. That's for sure. Because it's been cold for me, and with that cold air, you know, it gets real dry, and those bloody noses just seem to happen all the time. And
Yeah, makes it a little easier.
makes it, a little easier for bleeding. And Cannon here
Carson in deep on a
single
leg.
leg.
He's got to lift it and get his hips under.
Looking to drive through here. A good cross face from Tompkins. And now looking to score himself possibly with a barbed wire here. A minute and a half left in this match in the second period. And Tompkins
hips
looking
over.
for the fall. Cannon fighting strong though and fighting hard. Looking to stay in this match and stay in it for Lebanon High. And Gunnar Tompkins, the state medalist and currently ranked 3rd in the state, finds the fall here at senior night at Lebanon High School. Extends the duel 40-27 Watertown over Lebanon.
In the 144 division, make some noise for Kenny Schreiber!
I think that's going to seal it up for Watertown. 2 pins will make it 39-40, so I think that'll wrap it up.
Watertown's going to escape here tonight, no matter the outcome of these next 2 matches, but that doesn't mean that Lebanon's not going to try their hardest to win these. And they're definitely not going to just lay down here at the end, win or lose. They're definitely going to fight. And representing Lebanon here, Kenny Schreiber, a junior, with a headlock
Arm
here
to his back.
in this first period, looking for back points and possibly the fall. What's an amazing story here with Kenny. Kenny did not win a match last year, and now look at this, looking for the fall here at senior night. Just incredible growth from these individuals out of Lebanon, and really has this locked in tight. And representing Watertown at the 144 weight is Keon Guess. Keon here,
Still battling.
a sophomore out of Watertown, just fought his life out, staying off of his back and not giving up that pin here in the first period.
Not an easy thing to do to get off your back when you're
It is
that deep
not.
in on a
It is
headlock.
not. I'm sure there were moments there where he could not breathe, ladies and gentlemen. So,
Go neutral.
yeah, and Schreiber here just working and working and working over the summer, like you said, Coach, and just trying to get better. And here's another headlock
Looking for a
attempt,
headlock.
possibly.
Out of
And
bounds.
Out of bounds. And kind of some action there at the end. Whistle was blown, wrestled through it, and right back in. So stoppage there by the referee. Shriver in on a heavy club and underhook.
And a little chippy out there.
Getting a little chippy, and you know.
That's a rivalry, man. I think a rivalry's building.
Absolutely.
If it's not already built.
And you know, this is wrestling, and it's not patty cake, and sometimes it's going to get a little chippy here in the sport, that's for sure. Watertown defers in the second period here, giving Shriver the choice. Shriver's going to go neutral. Had a great first period, up 7-1 here in this match. And looking for the headlock again.
There it is.
And Shriver with the
Trying to
takedown
settle
and looking
his
for the
hips.
fall. A minute 40 here left, a lot of time, ladies and gentlemen, and Shriver
He's got to get that leg
opened up
over and
this match here.
get leverage.
Now we got 4 back points green. It's a 14-1 match here.
Got legs
Shriver
in.
needs to look for the pin, and he could possibly get a tech here. Working a power half with both these legs in and getting it deep. We'll see what he can do here with a minute 20 in this second period, and Shriver looking strong.
In deep on a half.
In deep, and
He's got to pin him here otherwise.
I'll tell you what,
And that's going to do it. That's gonna
Guess
do
right
it for
there
the
is a
tag.
tough wrestler, ladies and gentlemen. Fought off his back multiple times. What a good match. Definitely worthy of a round of applause. 17-1 tech for Kenny Shriver. If you want to talk about it, did not win a match last year. Making technical falls now.
For Jackson Creed.
In the last match of the night here, ladies and gentlemen, we have at 150 pounds, Jason Creech for Lebanon High, a second-year wrestler. And at 150 pounds, we have Abraham Tapia out of Watertown. Just a freshman here at this 150-pound weight class.
Jason Creech, another wrestler that just put in a ton of out-of-season work.
Yeah, absolutely. Saw him over the summer a couple times whenever I was here. I mean, you see this guy everywhere and just trying to get better. And, you know, what I also noticed from him is just the effort he puts in at practice.
Absolutely.
It's 100% all the time. And always trying to learn, asking all the right questions and trying to just get better.
Yeah, I mean, he's the guy in the wrestling room that picks the good kids in the room to wrestle just to get better, you know.
Absolutely, and that's what you got to do. You got to beat good kids to get better. And Tapia here with a takedown in this first period.
Looking for a cradle.
And Creech doing good to fight off that cradle there on the bottom position. With 45 seconds here left, Creech trying to escape. Got the leg up in the air, does Tapia, but Creech trying to fight this position and just trying to get his one point.
Got to get that leg back.
And looking for a reversal now. Creech coming out on top. Doesn't have control quite yet. Tapia still has that leg on bottom.
Got to get that leg back.
19 seconds left here in this first period, and Creech is really trying. And there's the reversal, 2 points. Reversal, 2 points for Creech. Holding him down with 5 seconds left.
Honestly, I think that was a little bit early on the reversal points there.
There might have been a little bit of an early call, but here at Lebanon, we're going to take that for sure.
Those of you at home, typically what you look for is a break in contact and just total loss of control. from the top guy. And full gain of control from the bottom guy to make it a reversal.
Tapia here on the shot, and Creech trying to fight it off here. Great
Trying to
hips by
circle around.
Creech. Really grabbing
Being
that
tough.
far side ankle.
3 points.
Got
Looking to
both
get legs in.
here.
Ooh, he's getting a little high.
Circling the head here.
He's got to get his hips back up.
Hips are high,
up on
hips are
top.
high, everything looks good. Tapia trying to fight on this bottom position here. A minute and a half left, and Creech is
Looking
up
for a half.
5-3. And there's that half coach that you were just talking about. Working both sides, trying to find this fall for Lebanon High and to end this night on a big high here for the team as well. What a duel this has been. 40-32 right now. Watertown leads. They're going to come out with the win, but what an incredible duel. Back and forth the whole time.
I mean, we were saying it from the beginning. It was going to be a 1 or 2 match duel, you know, and that's exactly what we have here, you know.
Yeah, and one of those...
One match could be the difference maker, you know. Any of those matches goes the other way, it changes the whole aspect, outcome, and everything.
Absolutely. We had a couple people lose some bonus points, a couple matches flip completely, and that really kind of changed the sway of the duel here. And if you look back, you know, Rubenstein gets the major instead of just a win, and maybe these two matches go a little bit different. We can see 2 falls and tie even this duel up here. So just a tough fought battle here at Lebanon. Your Lebanon Blue Devils just really showed their class here today and showed their effort and their grit. An incredibly young team. I mean, you look at this lineup here, ladies and gentlemen, and you just see first-year wrestler after first-year wrestler. And that's just not normal what you see out of these high school teams. You got kids that have been wrestling 3, 4, 5, 6 years, some of them their whole life. And for Lebanon to come out here and wrestle like they did is just an incredible feat. And what a great duel that it has been.
Both teams young. I mean, looking at the Watertown lineup here, 2 seniors.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And Tapia now looking for a fall of his own here with this deep half. And time is called into the second period there, ladies and gentlemen, in a 5-5 match. What a tough match here. Yeah, and like Coach Jake was saying, you know, both these teams are young, so people get excited about this. This is going to be a great inter-county duel every single year for, goodness, it looks like for the next 4 years to come. And now Creech in on his own here and gets the takedown. 3 points Creech. Great drive and great head position there to get that takedown.
Looking for the power half.
Creech looking for back points here.
Got to get his hips
And the
up.
ref agrees.
Wow.
And a quick 2 points for Creech to extend the lead. Great job finding the opportunities. A lot of people don't realize just how efficient those little 2-point back swipes are. And all of a sudden the match is in a completely different position. And you're looking to find some bonus points. Right here wrestling on the edge. Both wrestlers staying in and trying to get this match for their teams here. 50 seconds left. And Creech up 10 to 5 here. 10 points to 5 points. And really looking to put this and the rest of the duel away here and ice this match for Lebanon High School. Double thigh pry there for Creech to get that weight on his hands, and then Tapia with a reversal attempt here. Still wrestling though, nothing yet. Got to get behind the hips, and there it is. 30 seconds left here in a really close match. One green, and it's 8-11 here, and Creech looking to go behind. Needs to get that cross face here and reach for the ankle.
Got to get that arm broke loose
Gotta
on that
get
far
that
side.
leg back, though. And 10 seconds here left in this match, and Creech up by 4 points. It's looking like Creech is going to secure this win here for Lebanon High School. And ladies and gentlemen, that's your last match of the night at 150 pounds. You have Mr. Creech, Jason Creech, just a second-year wrestler, beating Tapia from Watertown, Abraham Tapia, just a freshman here. And Creech just going to be at that sophomore level right above him. What a great duel, ladies and gentlemen. 40 to 32 is, 40 to 35 is going to be your final score. Watertown over Lebanon.
I believe they're confirming that this is correct. I see both coaches at the booth over there.
If I have my score right, I've been taking notes and everything down here. The score should be 34 to 40, Watertown over Lebanon. And after that, we'll wrestle some exhibition matches with the girls wrestling here. What a great addition to the sport.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a ton of girls on the team this year. Some have gotten hurt and haven't been able to continue this year, but I believe we'll see them back. I think at one point we had 6 or 7 girls.
Wow, that's incredible, and just what an awesome opportunity for these ladies here. And if you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, the 91st NCAA D1 sport is now women's wrestling. It is official. It is a D1 sport. All these schools have it. So not only is it a great opportunity for your daughters to come out here and wrestle in girls wrestling, but they have the opportunity to go get their education paid for in the second level and go wrestle at the collegiate level.
Yeah.
So
that's a big deal. Just another avenue for kids to be able to get into the schools that they desire or even have an education. That's what's awesome about scholarships, not everybody can afford to just pay to go to college, so these opportunities that come up, it's just awesome to have other avenues that kids can make their way and make their dreams come true. And that's what I love about wrestling, man, is a lot of it's in your own hands. There is a team aspect to it, but it's such an individual sport. What you put in is what you're going to get out,
Yeah, absolutely. And it's one of those sports where you can almost seems like you can rewrite your own history overnight. You come in and you do the work over the summer and everything, and you're just all of a sudden at a whole different level than you were last year. And now next thing you know, you're looking at possibly going to college to wrestle and getting a scholarship and getting that stuff paid for. Both these coaches here, Coach Sean Sessman, the head coach for Watertown, and Coach Ricky Ratcliffe here at Lebanon High, both have experience at the collegiate level. So that's another great avenue and tool for both these individuals. Have an exhibition match here. So this match will not count for any dual points. This is just an exhibition, kind of like a 6-man for basketball. He kind of sets on the bench but comes in every now and then. Kind of the same thing here. And we have Smith and Davis here wrestling at the 138 weight class. Scrapping it out here in this exhibition, by the way. And Davis with a takedown for Watertown for 3 points there.
Davis looking for a cradle.
Smith trying to get out of here. Kind of like Coach Jake said, though, those long guys in these cradles just go together like peas in a pod. And man, here it is. He's got it locked up tight. Davis does. Smith needs to break those hands and really fight
looking
that
to get
lock.
on top. Smith looking to get up top.
And now look at this
Reverse
reverse
cradle.
half. And what a move by Smith here.
Wow.
In the first period to end up on top and looking for the fall. Now transitions to a tight headlock. with 25 seconds left.
Wow.
And Smith is going to catch the fall for Lebanon.
That's wrestling. That's wrestling right
That
there.
is.
Things can change in a blink of an eye.
And that's kind of, you know, one of the great things that wrestling is going to teach you in life is never give up no matter how much you think you're down. Smith right there looking like he's going to get pinned, turns it around and gets the pin himself. So just one of those great intangible life lessons that you can learn from the sport.
Lebanon, we got Caleb Adams. And for Watertown, we have
Mr. Carver.
Mr. Carver.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure this weight class, looking like around the 138-pound possibly, maybe the 132. Both these wrestlers wrestling in an exhibition as well. Takedown Lebanon for Adams. One escape for Carver here for Watertown. And, you know, what a great blast double leg from Adams. Wow. A smooth takedown and looking for the fall now with
for
his
the turn.
Adams needs to get his own head up while also pulling Carver's head up to help secure this fall for Lebanon as well. Carver fighting though, fighting as hard as he can.
Not wanting to give it up.
Referee holding 4 back points for Adams here. Same move technically, so not getting any new back points. 36 seconds left here, and Adams is going to catch the fall for Lebanon High School. Lebanon really kind of taking it away in these exhibition matches here. And what's great about these exhibition matches, ladies and gentlemen, is these kids get some mat time that they may not have, or they just are getting extra mat time and constantly getting better. You know, as you're those freshman, sophomore age ranges, you want to get as much mat time as you can.
Absolutely.
This is, looks like Taylor Barba's little brother here.
Yep, Aerith. His name is Aerith.
Yeah, getting a little mat time of his own with
another first-year wrestler.
An absolutely beautiful dump right there. Just a fireman's carry, getting a quick 3 points, and man, you would have never thought that was a first-year wrestler's shot right there. What a beautiful takedown from Barba. And again on the legs.
A lot of the Lebanon JV wrestlers have wrestled a lot of weekends.
Yeah.
Whether at varsity tournaments or JV tournaments, just getting a lot of mat time.
And Barba here looking for what we call a hazard tilt with that roll through.
Gonna
bit
cut
of
him
danger
again.
there possibly, but no back points.
Looking for another takedown.
Boy, get excited if you're Lebanon High School wrestling. Barba looks like he is going to be a hammer here soon out on that varsity lineup. And another beautiful fireman's carry.
Right to his
looking
back.
for the fall here. Making sure that he's really lifting that head, securing that far arm. Trying to find this fall with 30 seconds left here in this first period. Barba now up 13-2. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Barba with a pin with 24 seconds left in the first period.
Both schools, just phenomenal coaching staff, just a lot of experience on both coaching staffs.
Yeah,
you know, like
absolutely.
you said, Lebanon, 3 of the wrestlers were collegiate wrestlers, or 3 of the coaches were collegiate wrestlers, and I believe 2 on Watertown were collegiate wrestlers.
Yeah, and it just makes a big difference to get those guys in here that not only invested in the sport themselves, but, you know, investing into these teams and sharing that knowledge. And really just, it shows out of these two teams how far they've come in the past 3 years. Right here again, Lebanon on the shot, looking to finish here. Miranda Montoya just with a nice takedown. Now looking to find some back points here and hold down Reigns and Watertown.
Looking for a cradle. He's got to get to the other side. Yep. Reigns just being tough on the bottom, not giving her up.
Yeah, and those cradles, if you don't lock your hands, it makes it hard to secure them really well. Now Reigns in on a shot of his own, but no takedown yet. Looking to return him to the mat, and he does. Reigns does get the takedown here, making this match 4-3.
Reigns looking for a cradle of his own.
Miranda's circling out. Great way to get his hips out and find the escape with 30 seconds here in this first period. What a great exhibition match here.
4-4. Tie ball game.
Both wrestlers here just trying to find that edge, really trying to open this match up for themselves. 8 seconds left in this first period. It looks like we might get a takedown here. The time runs out. Reigns in on a shot, and now we're going to go to coin toss. And it is red, which is Watertown. If you're new to wrestling, red is the away team. Green is your home team. So if you're ever green, you're home. If you're red, you are away. And Reigns with a shot here. Good stuff by Miranda And way to get his hips back. Got to make sure that those hips stay up whenever you're defending these shots. If those hips kind of fall and you get to set on your butt, it gets it really hard to make that defense. Stalemate here. Ref wants to see a little bit more action.
Back on her feet. Reigns looking for some fakes.
Trying to snap that head, find some movement here. Miranda, great shot defense. Needs to come with a crossface, maybe looking for a cradle here.
Trying to get his
head
hips
back and push that head down. That way he can get those hips. And
circle
there
behind
it
for the
is.
takedown.
A takedown for Miranda makes the match 7-4 here with 52 seconds left in the second period.
Got a leg in deep.
Looking for a power half on the far side. Looking to drive now, and that power half can get really tight. 35 seconds left here in this second period.
Got too high.
7-4, but now Reigns with a reversal of his own. Miranda got a little too high there, and his hips got a little loose. Now 6-7 here with 20 seconds left in the second period. And great power, and now Miranda looking for his own, and a great lift and drive. Way to be an athlete right there. Great power shown.
Short
as well.
time. That's it for second period. Close match.
Very close match. 9-6 here going into the third period. 2 minutes
Miranda
left.
going neutral. A lot of footwork in this match.
Loads of footwork. And that's great to see
Reigns
from these
working the
younger
fakes.
guys.
Miranda in deep on a shot, got to drive his hips.
Got to get that head out from underneath here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get up
great
on those
circling
toes and circle.
And 3 for Miranda. Really trying to open this match up. Goes up 12-6 now. With 1:25 left in this match. 3rd period here. Going back to those legs. Trying to find the turn.
Just over a minute left in the match.
Both guys still working to score here. Hard to get off bottom here, especially whenever that person is driving that weight on your hands. You can see Reigns try to pop up. Brandon's going to let him go here.
Look for another takedown.
Brandon's got to watch out for any throws here. A big throw could definitely change this match and sway the outcome for sure. Takedowns 3 points and a possible 4-point back point if he does get the headlock. Making it a 7-point swing. Miranda really making sure he fights the head. Out of bounds, 19 seconds left in this match. Miranda just needs to stay in good position here. Make it really tough on Reigns to win.
15 seconds left.
That's exactly
Reigns
what he
looking
did
for a
right
throw.
off the whistle. Looking to stay in a really good wrestling
Looking
position.
for a headlock. Look at.
Reigns looks for the headlock, but Miranda was ready.
Yep, felt it coming and just slid the head out.
Yeah, stay
Good
in great
wrestling,
position.
though. Good wrestling.
Way to stay aware right there at the end of the match and know that the only way to lose is if I get thrown. And let's not get thrown, right? So great way
Mat
to avoid
awareness right there. Match
Absolutely.
awareness.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the great things about this sport too, if you're wondering if you should put your kid in it, just look at the respect that both teams give to each other and to the coaches. They shake hands before the match, after the match, and they shake the coaches' hands after the match. So if you're looking to find a sport that's going to teach your kids some life lessons afterwards, look no further. Wrestling is that sport.
111 and seniors, Sutton Hensley. Had a forfeit earlier. It looks like he's still going to get a match.
Yeah, and that's a good thing here too is looks like he's kind of moving up in the weight class. And a first-year wrestler, but you can tell just a natural athlete. With the strength and the power and his athletic movements, he understands body control and where he's at. Looking for the fall here is Hensley.
First-year wrestler, but also started halfway through the season.
Yeah, which is incredible. Understanding the sport, it just goes to show no matter when you start, as long as you invest that time, it'll pay off for sure.
Quick 7 points for Hensley.
Hensley working
looking for another half.
Here.
Trying to settle in.
Wow. And with 1:08 left, Hensley's going to get the quick fall here in this match. What a way to cap off senior night, and what a way to find a match. You know, shout out to the Watertown coach, helping these guys get recognized and helping him get an exhibition match on his very last duel of the year and of his career. Talking about earlier, guys, just the ability to grow the sport at an exponential level. Women's wrestling is the fastest growing sport in the nation. There's no other sport growing as fast as this, and with the NCAA recognizing it now as its 91st sport, these girls right here that are wrestling their hearts out can get scholarships to go to college and get their school paid for just like the gentleman that wrestled before them. And Burns here for Watertown, really wrestling tough. Guerre is really trying to fight her off. You know, I've been at both of these schools here. I am a recruiter for the Tennessee Army National Guard. And I've been fortunate enough to go wrestle with both these places. And I'll tell you what, Burns is as tough as they come out of Watertown, and so is Guerre. They are both tough as nails. And these girls are just looking to continue to grow the sport and to continue to grow as individuals themselves with the lessons that they learn from it.
Keeley looking to get out and get on top.
Guerre and Burns scrambling here, and now Burns has Guerre on her back looking for the fall here in this first period. Only 20 seconds left though, and look at the fight here out of Guerre. Just great fight, 4-point back points, but not looking to get a pin. And 10 seconds left in this first period. And a shout out to the parents across the way that are running the table right across from us, making sure that the scores are right, that the matches are good, the time is good. You know, a great thing about wrestling is we don't hire individuals to come help us out. We got to have some volunteers, and usually that's parents. And I know as a parent, late nights and long nights happen a lot, and you're giving up your own time, and we just can't appreciate those parents enough. And thank you for all the parents that are watching and supporting your child. And even if you can't be here and you're just watching online, that's more than what some are doing. So keep on trying and keep on doing that. We appreciate all the support that you guys are giving out there. Here from Burns with a reversal and looking for back points, 3 back points here. And unless she finds this fall, it's going to be the tech. So no matter what here, securing a big win, Burns is, whether she finds the fall.
Keeley wrestling tough on bottom.
What a tough match here. Burns to find the pin in the second period. What a great match and what a great duel, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to conclude our duel meet with Watertown beating Lebanon 40-35.
40-35. Just like that, we said, you know, the one match going the other way makes a difference.
That's it. I mean, 5 points is all that separated it. If you didn't know, a pin is 6 points. That would have changed everything. What a great duel and what a great rivalry to come for a long time with both these young teams.
Absolutely. So,
ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it from Coach Jake and Coach D'Amico. Have a great night, and see you guys next time. Go Devils.
Gentlemen,